There is out there a deliberate undermining of mainstream media. There are the conspiracy theorists, there are the social media drivers who are trying to do everything they can to keep people in their little filter bubbles, to prevent people from actually agreeing on a common set of facts, the way, the CBC and CTV, when they were our only sources of news, used to project across the country at least a common understanding of things.
It's wonderful to think for ourselves again.
You said it, sister.
You are watching Fox.
We are watching Fox.
Good evening, you're watching government-funded news. The Justice Minister has defended a new power in the proposed online harms bill, which would impose house arrest and restrict internet usage on someone who it is feared will commit a hate crime in the future, even if they haven't done so yet. And this has drawn some criticism, but it's also got some international support. Kim Jong-un has said, "Wow, great idea. I'm going to start doing this in the glorious Democratic People's Republic of Korea." Thanks, Justin.
I'm placing you under arrest for the future. Sarah Marks and Donald Dubin take place today, April 22nd. It's 0800 hours, 4 minutes. No, I didn't do anything.
A government press release on Saturday made mention of over $3 billion in financial and military aid to Ukraine, as well as outlining some smaller initiatives, including gender-inclusive demining of Ukraine for sustainable futures. It is described as promoting gender-transformative demining of Ukraine. I am so confused. Do the mines have a gender, or I don't know, but asking makes you a bigot. Of course. The British Columbia government says the province's own name isn't inclusive enough to use and urges people to refrain from referring to themselves as British Columbians, which is of course a completely normal thing to ask of people who've done that for their entire lives. Yes, of course, British Columbia is now the province's dead name, and using it will be punishable by up to life in prison.
Right to jail, right away.
So what are you in for?
Oh, it's a long story.
Plenty of time.
Wilfrid Laurier University's Faculty of Social Work has been engulfed in a storm of racism as the Black Dean and Indigenous faculty members accuse each other of the crime. The Dean, Kathy Hogarth, who has tweeted such insightful gems as, "I need to socialize my white colleagues to the idea that I am not their Black Jesus," has described a recent interaction with Indigenous colleagues as follows. "The enactment of colonial violence on my black body is unrelenting. After being bloodied and bruised at the faculty retreat and nursing the bloodiness of the day, I was forced to dry my tears, put a smile on my face, and go welcome a new cadre of students." In response, the Indigenous faculty sent their own letters calling for the dean's removal and stating that they had recently experienced colonial violence. Oh my God, they started fighting with muskets?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Environment Canada's 5-year strategy includes looking into climate-altering technologies to deliberately alter the atmosphere and block out the sun. So we're just going full supervillain now. Did they consult with Mr. Burns? Well, that's all the time we have tonight. Thanks for watching Go FU News. And remember, if you have a problem with Bill C-63, it's probably because you're a genocide-inciting racist. Good night.